하셔야 될 것 같은데.
아 사실 네 그 방에 혼자 서가지고 그냥 방 안에 뭐 파티 열고 있었는데 네.
방에서요?
네 방에서
혼자서요?
네 혼자 쓰는데 그 가끔도 아이분들 뭐 라이브 하고 같이 뭐 힐링 음악도 같이 듣고 그렇죠. 근데 약간 가끔 혼자 있을 때 텐션이 너무 좋아서 파티도 열고 막 라이브에서 또 춤췄잖아요. 그래서 그때 형섭 씨가 밖에 바로 앉아 있어서 공부하고 있다가 형 너무 시끄러워요. 약간 그런 거예요. 그래? 그래서 줄였었는데 네 다음에 또 신경 쓸게요.
할 말이 생각났다.
어?
안방 화장실 쓰고 나갈 때 제발 문 좀 닫고 나가.
와.
거실 불 들어오면 너무 밝단 말이야. 그리고 문 열고 나갔으면서 왜 자꾸 새벽 3시에 노래 불러?
지금 목소리가 들린 것 같은데.
그쵸. 뭐 텐션이 좋아서 어쩔 수 없는데
어쩔 수
한번
없네.
신경을 쓰보겠습니다.
와. 그럼 또 이제 미담 없나요, 미담?
그래도 한민이 형이 가끔씩 우리 맛있는 거 요리해서 주고 그럴 때마다 너무 고마워. 한민이 형 사랑해.
귀여워.
그리고 한빈이 형, 내가 할머니 집 가면 종종 맡는 요리 냄새를 숙소에서 맡게 해줘서 너무너무 고마워. 네.
귀여워.
한빈이 형, 내가 좋아서 자꾸 만지는 건 아니 만지지 마.
빠른 마무리.
빠른 마무리입니다.
귀여우니까
얼마 안
어쩔 수 없는
남았습니다.
거지.
와.
그래도 마무리가 잘 됐네요.
맞아요. 5분이 끝났는데요. 소감이 어떠신가요, 한미 씨?
마지막에 너무 따뜻한 말 해줘서 기분이 너무 좋았어요.
오.
혹시 잘하시는 요리가 뭐세요?
웬만하면 다 요리할 수 있어요.
오.
제가 먹고 싶은 거.
진짜요?
네.
저 반새우.
오!
반새우 진짜 좋아해요.
아 진짜. 와.
갑자기? 해달라는.
베트남 음식이에요. 그래서 반새우 베트남 음식이에요.
네, 맞아요.
한민이 형이 근데 요리를 되게 진짜 잘하는 게 찜 요리 이런 것도 잘하거든요.
오,
네, 그래서 가끔씩 저희한테도 이렇게 나눠주고 한때는 지금 뭔가 베이킹에도 되게 관심이 많아가지고
우와.
쿠키랑 빵도 구워서 저희한테 막 나눠.
와.
네.
그럼 최근에는 어떤 요리에 빠지셨어요?
최근에 시간 많이 없어가지고 퇴근하자마자 바로 먹을 수 있는 소고기 볶음밥 했어요.
소고기 볶음.
아니 퇴근하자마자 바로 먹을 수 있는 게 소고기 볶음밥이라는 게.
네. 냉장고에 그 약간 얇은 소고기 있어서 그냥 해동하면서 밥도 해 먹고 약간 그런 식으로.
우와. 멤버들한테도 많이 해주시는 편이신 거죠?
네, 가끔 뺏어 먹어요.
좋습니다. 그러면은 한빈 씨한테 기회를 드릴게요. 다음 주인공을 고를 수 있는 기회를 드리겠습니다.
오, 우리 아이 의견 하나 둘 셋 다 같이 룰루이래.
좋습니다.
나는 하면 재미없어.
좋습니다. 좋습니다.
재미있을 것 같아. 네?
자, 루시
우리가
나왔어요.
아 이게 원래 제가 아니었어요.
자, 5분 스타트.
가까운 사람 얘기해야지. 옹이 형. 야 사기치지 마. 옹이 형, 요즘 좀 해이해진 것 같다.
그래서
항상 리더로서 우리 팀의 중심을 잘 잡아줘서 고맙고
바로.
나는 형을 보면 항상 많은 걸 보고 배워. 내가 동생 라인이지만 좋다. 웅이 형을 보고 나도 다음에는 저렇게 리더 같은 사람이 되고 싶다라고 느껴. 이야.
그렇구나. 우리 테레가 그런 기특한 생각을 하고 있었구나.
그래. 웅아. 요즘에 웅이가 카드를 쓰고 도망가더라. 최근에 매니저님이 카드를 그렇게 찾으셨는데 나는 카드 쓰지도 않았거든? 근데 자꾸 카드 어디냐 물어보는 거야. 매니저님 퇴근도 못 하시고 몇 시인 줄 알아? 스케줄 갖고 끝나고 얼마나 있는 줄 알아? 근데 너 저 카드 없는데요? 저 몰라요. 일단 갑자기 우리가 한 30분 40분 내내 찾았어. 근데 너는 뭐 하고 있었는 줄 알아? 씻고 있었어. 그래서 알고 보니까 네 패딩 주머니에 있었어.
와.
쓰고 제자리 놔뒀다며. 옹아 제대로 된 사과 부탁해.
와, 해명 부탁드립니다.
아 저는 사실은 말이죠. 멤버들에게 좀 경각심을 길러주고자 항상 이제 저희가 함께 사용하는 이런 이제 공동품 이런 카드 누구든지 잘 챙겨줘야 합니다. 그 자기가 나서서 잘 챙겨줘야 돼요. 그러니까 없어지면은 발 뻗고 찾아야 돼요. 우리 멤버들의 이런 경각심을 길러주기 위해서 제가 잠깐 맡아놨.
와, 설성수범하시다.
사과해 그냥. 내가 네 씻을 동안 발 벗고 40분을 찾았어. 미안한데 사과해요 나한테. 매니저님까지 숙소에 오셔가지고 어떡하지. 맞아 어떡하지 이거 진짜 없으면 안 되는데 잃어버리면 안 되는데 라고 매니저님도 발을 동동 구르셨어. 리더가 이러대. 행해졌다. 헤이 옹아 무릎 꿇자.
죄송합니다. 죄송하고요. 사실 네 제가 챙겨서 드리려고 하다가 깜빡했네요. 그래서 멤버들에게도 정식으로 사과의 말씀드리고 매니저님께도 죄송하다는 말씀드리겠습니다. 죄송합니다.
와, 박수.
근데 진짜 꼼꼼하고 눈치 빠르고 똑똑한 혁이 형 아니었으면 진짜 못 찾았을 것 같아. 아니 나는 혁이 형 보고 좀 놀란 게 근데 어떻게 주머니에 있을 생각을 했지? 와 이건 진짜 와 나 형처럼 되고 싶어. 와.
혁이 형이 찾았죠? 그쵸? 혁이 형이 찾았죠?
당연히 찾았지.
많이 쌓이셨군요, 지금 다들.
아니 근데 그 제가 뭐 자주 그러는 건 아니거든요. 이번에 한번 제가 그렇게 실수를 한 건데 사실 뭐 네 또 앞으로 조심하겠습니다. 네 할 말이 없네요. 죄송합니다.
미담 없나요, 미담?
착해요. 사람이에요.
사실 또 다른 멤버분들은 또 하실 말씀 없으세요?
왔어요. 고생했다고.
얼마 안 남았습니다.
얼마 안 남았어요, 얼마 안 남았어요.
알겠습니다.
박수.
와
어떠셨어요?
우리 멤버들이 별 얘기를 다 하네요. 아이고 제가 잘못해가지고 그거 좀 미안하기도 하고 사실 매니저님이 굉장히 곤란해하셔가지고 저도 매니저님께 따로 사과드렸는데 앞으로는 잃어버리지 않고 꼼꼼하게 잘 챙기도록 하겠습니다.
아주 좋습니다. 자, 그럼 오늘의 마지막 코너로 가보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘도 해외 팬분들이 굉장히 많이 들어와 계시는데요. 해외 팬 한 분과 얘기 나눠보도록 하겠습니다.
Hi, Crystal. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
That's great. All right, how did you become a fan of Tempest?
So I knew about Hanbin before, like in the show, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna debut, so I gotta check the other members. And I checked the other members and just fell in love with the energies and all. And I kind of went to a lot of concerts of them. So in Korea, but also in Japan, Hong Kong as well. So yeah, I kind of went to a lot of their concerts because they're such a great performers and just love their performance.
Thank you.
I want to ask because the new year is coming up soon, and I want to know what goals does Tempest want to achieve in the new year.
템페스트의 새해 목표는요. 우선은 저희가 템페스트 단독 아시아 투어가 예정되어 있습니다.
아시아 투어.
네, 정말 또 해외 각국에 계신 우리 아이분들 직접 찾아가서 재밌는 무대 할 예정인데요. 다치지 않고 무사히 재밌게 잘 즐기고 오면 좋겠습니다. 우리 아이분들 같이 즐겨주세요. 파이팅!
와우!
Alright, time is like flying by so fast, but could we have a final goodbye message to them?
Thank you for working hard this year. I'm really proud of you, and a lot of eyes are proud of you all over the world. And I just want to wish you all the luck for the upcoming concerts. And as well, please come to Europe and America South and North, please. We love you and we're waiting for you here. So I'm gonna be waiting then. And love you guys.
Love you. So.
Thank you for joining us, Crystal. That brings us to the end of Simply K-pop SNS. It's already time to say goodbye to Tempest.
너무 빨랐어요, 시간이. 진짜. 너무 재밌었는데 그만큼 템페스트 분들은 오늘 어떠셨는지 한번 소감 들어볼 수 있을까요?
심플리 K-팝 SNS를 통해서 템페스트가 사랑하는 아이분들과 좀 더 가까이 소통하는 시간을 가져봤는데요. 또 오랜만에 또 무대도 보여드리고 또 이렇게 진솔한 템페스트의 다양한 이야기도 할 수 있어서 너무너무 즐거웠습니다. 네, 이번 시간을 통해서 우리 아이분들이 템페스트에 대해서 그리고 템페스트를 처음 접하는 분들이 템페스트와 조금 더 가까워지고 알아가는 시간이 되길 바라며 앞으로도 또 불러주셨으면 좋겠고요. 네, 남은 연말 행복하게 잘 보내시고 감기 조심하시고 내년에는 올해보다 더 행복한 한 해가 되시길 바라면서 여러분 보내드리도록 하겠습니다.
네, 저희도 너무너무 재밌었습니다. 저희 MC들은 여기서 인사드리고요. 팬분들에게 진심을 전하는 템페스트의 팬송 Only You Can 무대까지 만나보겠습니다. 그럼 심플리 K-pop SNS See you next time!
안녕. See you.
낯설지 않은 이곳 익숙한 공기 모든 게 완벽한 나의 wonderland 넌 뭘 알고 있는지 내 생각이 나기는 하는지 조금씩 천천히 살며시 소리를 불렀지 그래 마침내 끝없이 펼쳐진 이 사랑 가득 bloom 코끝이 간지러운 waves 널 향해 피어 It's the best way I know 저 밤하늘 가득 채운 빛나는 내게 I'm falling Oh no 저 별이 쏟아진 순간 calling Only you can save me save me save me 이젠 dreaming to you 어둠 속에 난 stop 삐뚤하나 더듬 빛을 찾아 show me everytime 불안 속에 매일도 내겐 증명이 숙명이 되는 일상 No more party 저 멀리 반짝이는 romancery 네가 내게로 온 그런 line 안아봐 lonely mind 믿어봐 lucky sign 모든 진심 마음 깊숙한 곳에 피어가리 그래 마침내 끝없이 펼쳐진 이 사랑 가득 bloom 맘속에 간지러운 waves 나를 걷가나 It's the best way you know 저 밤하늘 가득 채운 빛나는 내게 I'm falling Oh no 저 별이 쏟아진 순간 calling Only you can save me save me save me 오직 dreaming to you 난 내게 dreaming to you 나 지금 dreaming to you 사랑이란 이름만 그저 환상일 뿐이라는 아픈 말 우릴 괴롭혀도 괜찮을 거야 돌아보지 않고 손을 잡고 run 밀어내지 않고 나를 믿고 line 이제 막 시작된 두 번째 on stage 이 밤을 가득 채운 빛나는 널 I believe it 기다려
right. K-culture is sweeping the globe. K-pop, K-drama, K-movie, K-food, and even K-beauty. Korean cultural content is gaining more and more fans worldwide. It's indeed the golden age of K-culture. But with this growing interest comes an increase in misinformation about Korea. There's so much inaccurate information out there. Even AI can sometimes get it wrong. So, we must set things straight and correct all the misinformation. So here's the plan. The Voluntary Agency Network of Korea, VANK, and Arirang TV present the Get Korea Right project. Our goal is to provide accurate information on important keywords that come to mind when we think of Korea. Blatant errors and false claims that distort history. It's time to set the record straight, sharing the true history and culture of Korea while raising the national brand. Let's get started with Get Korea Right. Are you ready to join?
환영합니다. Welcome to K-Culture Dive, where we dive deeper into the heart of Korean culture with K-entertainment issues, AI culture news, K-culture and photos, and today our K-Correspondent segment, where we go over to Vietnam. And I'm your host, Kwon So-ah. Let's dive in. And joining me on the show today is our co-host, Bella Kim. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa, and hello to everyone joining us today on K-Culture Dive. I'm Bella, here to co-host and fill you guys in with some exciting K-entertainment news.
Okay, let's go straight into K-entertainment news. And Bella, we've been saying earlier this week that we really cannot stop speaking about BTS's comeback.
I know.
But we have more information coming out.
That is correct. With just the title and date released about BTS's upcoming album, Arirang, it's already topping charts and getting global attention. According to their agency, Big Hit Music, the album has surpassed 3 million pre-saves on Spotify, highlighting massive anticipation from K-pop fans worldwide, especially BTS fans' armies. We can see that the interest in the new release is reflected across fan platforms as well. Since the news of the new album and an upcoming world tour were announced, Weverse membership subscriptions have nearly tripled. And Forbes described the album title Arirang as symbolizing BTS's return to their roots and the group's commitment to sharing Korean culture with everyone around the globe. Meanwhile, as I reported briefly on Tuesday, BTS will hold a comeback performance on March 21st at Gwanghwamun Square in Seoul, just the day after album's release. The concert will be live-streamed exclusively on Netflix to over 190 countries. And speaking of BTS's Arirang, coincidentally, this year actually marks the 30th anniversary of our very own Arirang TV, sharing the same name, Arirang. Both the album and the broadcasting studio carry a special meaning of connection, heritage, and a voice that aims to reach beyond borders. As Arirang TV celebrates 3 decades of bringing Korea to the world, we're proud to stand with BTS this year to highlight the global power of Korean culture. And it definitely will be an unforgettable year, and Arirang TV sends its full support to BTS and their new album, Arirang.
It is definitely going to be a meaningful year for both BTS and Arirang, our station. And Bella, we're going to continue with another boy group. What do you have?
We're going to be talking about K-Correspondent. K-Correspondent is set to make history as a K-pop artist on the U.S. basketball stage. According to the NBA and U.S. sports channel ESPN, the group will perform at the 2026 Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game that will be held on February 13th local time at the Kia Forum in California. K-Correspondent have been selected to headline the halftime show, a very first in K-pop history to perform at this event. At the match along with the halftime show will be broadcast live across the U.S. on ESPN. And the NBA All-Star Game is a globally anticipated match that brings together former NBA players, Hollywood stars, and also renowned musicians. K-Correspondent were previously selected as friends of the NBA and are also currently active in promoting the NBA.
Excited to see these familiar faces on one of the biggest sports stages in the U.S. So go, Cortez, go, just like their song.
I know.
And let's end today, K-Enter, with a film that we have been anticipating.
That's right. The upcoming Korean film Humint is set to kill two birds with one stone as it mixes spy action and emotional romance. The film held a press conference earlier this week attended by director Yoo Seung-wan and actors Jo In-sung, Park Jung-min, Park Hae-jun, and Shin Se-kyung. Director Yoo emphasized at the press conference that the film balances action and emotion, saying that character relationships are key. Humint is set in Vladivostok, where both secrets and truth are revealed by the ICC. And the film is filled with intense action, but also adds emotional depth with a romance between Park Jung-min and Shin Se-kyung. So something to look out for. And Humint opens in theaters nationwide on February 11th, just in time for Lunar New Year holiday here in Korea.
Right. It looks like many Korean movies are targeted for those holidays.
Right.
Thank you very much, Bella, for those updates.
Yes, I'll look around.
And now time for our AI anchor Arirang to talk more on the culture front. Arirang, over to you.
Thanks, Sua. Here's your AI guide to the latest cultural headlines from Korea. Let's begin with our top story. Korea's museum cultural merchandise, branded as Mutes, will be showcased in Milan, Italy, during the Winter Olympics. The National Museum Foundation of Korea said it will display around 100 popular Mutes items at the Korea House in Milan from Thursday through the 22nd of February. Items will include a miniature of the pensive bodhisattva and the widely popular magpie and tiger badge that gained global attention through the animated film, K-pop Demon Hunters. The Korea House, operated by the Culture Ministry and the Korean Sport and Olympic Committee, will open at Villa Neki Campiglio, a historic architectural and cultural venue in central Milan. The Seoul city government will support selected Korean fashion brands to participate in Milan Fashion Week. The support program is being carried out in conjunction with the 2026 Fall-Winter Seoul Fashion Week, which runs through this Sunday. Under the selection criteria agreed with Italy's National Chamber of Italian Fashion, or CNMI, 5 brands from this season's Seoul Showcase have been chosen to participate in Milan, including A Momento, Daily Mirror, and Jadon Cho. Seoul signed a memorandum of understanding with CNMI in 2024 to promote cooperation between Seoul Fashion Week and Milan Fashion Week. A special exhibition will be showcased in Busan to coincide with the UNESCO World Heritage Committee meeting set to be held in the southern port city in July. Co-organized by the National Palace Museum of Korea and the Busan Museum, the exhibition will highlight the legacy of the Joseon Royal Court and the significance of world heritage. Running for 2 months from June 30th, it will feature Joseon Royal Heritage inscribed on UNESCO lists, including the annals of the Joseon Dynasty and the Igwe, royal protocols documenting major court ceremonies. That's all from me. Turning now to a quick look at more K-culture stories making headlines today.
Through a single photo at a time, we take a closer look at culture in Korea. This is K-Culture in Photos. Let's start with Korea's iconic animal, 호랑이 or tiger. In Korean culture, the tiger is seen as a guardian spirit, symbolizing courage and protection. Over time, this powerful symbol has been reimagined in many lovable forms. Here on the screen, you will see Hodori, the mascot of the 1988 Seoul Olympics, followed by Suhorang from the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Games, both welcoming the world with friendly smiles. And most recently, Duffy, who captured global hearts through K-pop Demon Hunters, bringing the Korean tiger into animation and pop culture. From international sports festivals to global entertainment, the 호랑이 continues to evolve, carrying Korean spirit in new creative ways. In Korean folk tales and paintings, the tiger often reflects both Han and Hung, Koreans' deep emotions and joyful spirit. So the tiger isn't just a wild animal. It reflects who Koreans are, strong and warm-hearted. Let's take a look at this photo. At the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, Korea brings both tradition and new dreams to the ice. First, you see the fierce energy of short track racing and the swift power of long track speed skating, disciplines where Korea has historically shined and brought home medals. These sports are about national pride, where athletes push the limits with every turn and stride. And right here, you see Cha Jun-hwan, Korea's leading figure skater, a regular Olympic contender aiming to make history as the first Korean to win a medal in men's figure skating. Next, we shift to other faces of Korea's winter team, the graceful performance of Shin Ji-ah and Lee Hae-in in women's figure skating, the strategic teamwork of the curling squad, and the bold spirit of snowboarder Choi Ga-eun here. These athletes may not come from Korea's traditional medal strongholds, but each embodies a journey of dedication, artistry, and fearless pursuit of Olympic dreams. Together, they share Korea's heart on ice, grounded in excellence and lifted by courage. So here's our message for Team Korea. We are cheering for every glide, every spin, and every brave finish. When winter's bitter cold hits Korea, many people still want to keep moving, walking, running, and staying active. Across the country, communities have come up with a creative solution: plastic-covered greenhouses that turn chilly outdoor spaces into warmer paths and tracks. Here inside a greenhouse at a flower nursery in Anyang, people walk barefoot among vibrant blooms, enjoying a gentle escape from the freezing temperatures. And in other greenhouses, runners keep up their pace on covered tracks, where the air feels noticeably milder than the winter chills outside, letting them train without giving up their outdoor routine. From barefoot path to greenhouse running tracks, Koreans are finding warmth, community, and joy in movement even in the heart of winter. Let's now talk about kim, Korea's beloved dried seaweed that's found on tables here every day. Once a humble side dish, kim has become a global sensation, with Korean seaweed exports hitting record heights as people from the United States to Europe and beyond embrace it as a healthy, delicious snack. Here on the screen, you will see the many faces of kim. First, kimbugak, the crispy deep-fried seaweed snack, and shredded seaweed toppings that are loved by people abroad as well as at home. And of course, there's the classic kimbap, triangular kimbap, and the simple joy of just wrapping warm rice with seaweed, especially salted seaweed. It's comfort food that connects people to Korean taste and hospitality. So now, from 호랑이 to heroes on ice, from winter walks to kim on warm rice, these moments show how Korea shares its spirit with the world. Recently, Korean convenience store brands have been rapidly expanding into overseas markets, with the total number of stores operating abroad now surpassing 1,500. Among those, some 400 are in Vietnam. Through localized menus and store operations, they have become part of everyday life for Vietnamese consumers. Today, we connect to our K-Correspondent An Tu Wendy, a Vietnamese content creator, to talk about K-convenience stores and their appeal in Vietnam. Hello, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us. So first and foremost, Wendy, you are connecting with us from Hanoi, but I heard you study in Korea. So tell us a bit about yourself and your connection to Korea.
Yeah, that's true. I'm Thu and I'm from Vietnam, but I go by Wendy, so you can call me Wendy. I'm actually pursuing my bachelor degree at Yonsei University, and this spring 2026 semester, it's going to be my last semester. I'm actually graduating soon, and my major is culture and design management.
All right, so let's get to our main theme today, the rise of Korean convenience stores in your country. So first off, what's your go-to K-convenience store item and why?
I would say since it's convenience store, obviously I use it the most when I need something fast or I'm in a rush. I would say anything instant would be my go-to choice. For example, instant sausages, instant noodle, and sometimes triangle kimbap.
Oh, sounds delicious. And those are definitely the ones I go to when I have a short time between my broadcasting as well. And also, among Korean convenience stores you've seen in Vietnam, is there an example of localization that left a kind of strong impression on you? And I'm sure you've been to Korean convenience stores both in Vietnam and Korea. How would you say they're different?
I have to be honest that I'm not a convenience store fanatic, so I have to say that my knowledge about the location of those are like pretty bad. However, I do notice when I go around in Vietnam that there's one common localization. It's that it often placed very nearby some of the secondary and high school main gates. Compared to Korea, I would see a lot of convenience store around the residential area, like 아파트, rather than schools.
Oh, wow, that is a big difference.
It looks like they are targeted at many students in Vietnam, right? While here in Korea, it's actually for all generations, for everyone to go 24 hours a day.
Definitely, it seems like it. And which Korean convenience store menu items or products are especially popular among Vietnam consumers?
Let me see. I feel like first Korean snacks, kwata, and as I said, instant noodle. Shinramen or kimbap, I would consider those are the most popular because they are originally Korean food, and I would say because it's a Korean convenience store, people would have more trust to buy those rather than any Vietnamese one store.
Oh.
All right. And Wendy, recently in Vietnam, Korean convenience stores have become more than just places to shop. They're also spaces to eat and relax. So from your perspective, how has convenience store culture in Vietnam changed compared to the past? And has that culture actually changed with the arrival of K-convenience stores?
I would say that's very true. I think for this question, I can answer really well because from my point of view, as someone who has been living in Vietnam for the entire 18 years of my life before college in Korea, the concept of hanging out and eating in the convenience store, it has never been a common thing before the point I went abroad. And the concept of convenience store has always been more like a small type of mart than a store. It's a place where people purely go there and shop for things when they need, and that's all. This is what the Vietnamese parents always told us when we were young. We have a house. Why do you have to eat at a mart? That's how it used to be. And this is from my personal experience, but I do go back to Vietnam every summer and winter break, and I was so surprised on my own when I see so many convenience stores pop up gradually. And yeah, like you said, people start eating and hang out. They're like what I literally see daily in Korea, which really shocked me because this has never been culturally popular in Vietnam. And I feel like that's such a big change within my culture.
It's really interesting to see how convenience stores can change daily life
I
and
know.
also culture itself.
Definitely. And since motorbikes are a primary means of transportation in Vietnam, one Korean convenience store's motorbike drive-through service has drawn a lot of attention. That's actually something I haven't even seen in Korea. So have you personally used it or seen others use it around you? And what has the local reaction been like?
Actually, I have to say I've never seen or heard about it. Maybe it's just because I'm not very catch up to the news. But I feel like this is such a cool concept when I heard about it because especially busy people, they can make use of it. I feel like if it were introduced like widely into my society, it's going to be the next big thing and it might shift consumer patterns too.
Maybe because they haven't launched this for a long time yet, you might have not came across to it. But I think it is a great idea, and that is really a very good idea of localization. Because in Korea, we do have more drive-throughs when it comes to cars. As you said, Bella, I haven't yet seen any motorbike drive-throughs.
Right, and also any drive-through with convenience store I haven't seen in Korea.
Right. We usually have those at coffee
like
shops.
cafes, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Coffee shops, but none of with convenience stores. But I would love to see it here as well.
But you don't drive a motorbike, Bella, do you?
But like a drive-through, like a regular drive-through here.
Okay. And Wendy, this is an impromptu question, but first off, why do you think K-food and Korean convenience stores have taken root so quickly in Vietnam? And are there any Korean food items or trends that you think will become even more popular there in the future?
I feel like the K-food, Korean food, has always been popular in Vietnam as we have pretty common culture. And as I live in Korea, I always thought that, if the concept of Korean convenience store comes to Vietnam, it's going to be a thing. Because it really fit in the living habit of the youngster, especially like the high schooler, as I mentioned before. And as we all see, it already made a footprint within the society. And now, for the trends, I think recently there's been the Dubai chewy cookie, ducheonku, right?
Right.
It's been such a phenomenon in Korea, right? And I think it might also be a trend in Vietnam too, as we're also curious of how it tastes, which made it go very viral in Korea.
And speaking of viral, Wendy, you are a content creator yourself. So is there any contents related to K-food that you would like to try out?
Oh, actually, sure. Because I'm creating content, and I always wanted to deliver like meaningful and always diverse content types to my audience. I also want to try some type of I go to convenience store and then I try some viral recipe, or I go to some K-food local place and then I introduce those places to my audience.
Ooh.
So then, besides Korean convenience store food, what would you say would be the most popular Korean food products in Vietnam right now?
I would say the most Korean food, when I mention to all of my friends here in Vietnam, I would say tteokbokki.
Oh.
Because it also tastes pretty good. According to all of my friends.
Oh, tteokbokki is my
Actually,
favorite
yes,
food, and we
Bella
had it.
and we just had
We just
tteokbokki
had it
here
for lunch.
Oh,
for
really?
lunch. So do they also deliver a lot of Korean food in Vietnam?
Actually, they do. I feel like gradually, time by time, like a lot of stores in Vietnam, even run by Korean or even run by Vietnamese, they specialize their food as Korean food, and a lot of them taste pretty much the same like what I ate in Korea, and that also shocked me of how it really scripted into the culture.
And finally, before we let you go, Wendy, what's the next K-food you're going to get at the convenience store?
I would say I'm personally really like instant sausages. So that's also what I get the most when I go to convenience store, and I think I'm gonna get it.
Okay, because they have a variety of those, a lot of different tastes of those
Definitely.
sausages these days. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Wendy, for connecting with us today. We're going to look forward to more of your contents related to Korea. And yeah, keep in touch. Thanks.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you, Bella, as always. What we talked about, Wendy, is making my mouth water a lot.
I know.
So maybe we're going to head to the next convenience store after the broadcast.
Definitely.
And I'm going to see you back here next week.
Yes, I'll see you back next week.
Thanks for watching and your interest in everything K-culture. Please tune in again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Korea time. Keep diving.